Then he'll give it here to his wingman. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Deron Payne, the big D tackle.
I feel like if SpongeBob came out today, it's ahead of its time.
That's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right?
SpongeBob came out today, it wouldn't be nearly as good. Other kids showed another like SpongeBob.
Bro, can we talk about that Nickelodeon was just fucking on fire then at that time period? Like, they had that, they had Jimmy Neutron and Timmy Turner, which all of them, like, the shit the parents said in those shows was so fucking funny. Timmy's dad got me every time, bro. He was like, his wife was like, everything I touch dies. And he's like, Dinkelberg, you wanna come give my wife a hug?
Come give my wife a hug.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
And then Dinkelberg, like, the dude, like, never did anything to him, and he just fucking hated him. Yeah, he was just like, hey, how's it going, man? Like, I hope your family's doing well. And he's just like, fuck.
Dude, they made an episode about him pretending to be evil as shit, just to keep it going.
Did. Just so that, you know, Timmy's dad had.
He's like, I told you. I fucking told you.
Yeah. Fucking babysitter called him a twerp all the time.
Bad twerp.
Also, the shit Cosmo said would have me fucking losing too.
Nice play design there with the touch pass.
I remember watching like a commercial when they were showing like how they drew them. They literally would just draw their ears, they draw the number 6, and then they would just draw an ear, like an outline outside of that. That's how they do their ears. And I could not unsee that after that commercial. Like every time I saw them, I could see their ears, and it was like 6. Just really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up. Yeah, the characters in that show were fucking great. Like Crocker, the Ultra Virgin. There you go, Prince. Dude spent his entire adulthood trying to like prove that fairy parents exist.
Oh, way to break it up, Justin Reed. He punched it.
Nah, get the fuck
he
out
punched
of here.
it. He punched it.
As the clock struck midnight here in wherever the Super Bowl was being played,
Miami.
My shoe should be up. You want to see it?
I do.
I just do a beautiful corner route, and I possession caught, and as I was... Remember, Tom, the chin play where you dropped the ball? It was the same thing, but mine was a fucking touchdown.
It's good to see the tables are turning. Oh, how the turntables.
Turntables, baby.
What's the point of that?
Entertainment. Entertainment.
Aren't you juking in-game?
He's like the Chiefs guy. He's just trying to draw a reaction out of you.
Jesus! Yo, just got blown up like that.
Oh, it'll keep happening.
Yeah, that's not the first thing. Don't be surprised.
Trey Lance in his first Super Bowl against Trevor Lawrence, and Emmitt Smith Jr. says hello to Tyler Davis. I was trying to figure out who that is. And he's getting into the face of the offensive lineman that he just shoved to the ground. I love all of that. That was a great play. Trey Lance on 2nd and 12 from his own 23-yard line, down 3. We're in Super Bowl LX, which is Super Bowl 60. Those of you that don't know what it is. A lot of play, hot routes at the line of scrimmage for Trey Lance. He's going to look to his left, and it's incomplete. Blanket coverage there, and that's something that Trey Lawrence is going to have to deal with all day long, as the Cincinnati Bengals and Justin Fields had an abysmal performance in the AFC Championship game, losing 31-6. So a big third down here for the Panthers on their first drive of Super Bowl. Lance from the gun doubles formation. Emmitt Smith Jr., the outstanding running back, spelled to Trey Lance's left. And he's going to look over the middle, and it's caught. What a throw and catch. Nicely done by KJ Hamler, the former Penn State Nittany Lion. And a gain of 15 for his efforts will extend this drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line.
That one good for 7 yards.
First and 10. This is a pass. It's going to be a screen set up nicely for Emmitt Smith Jr. He gets the first block, does not get the second as he's wrangled down by Conley at the 44-yard line, but a positive gain of 7 yards and putting this Jaguar defense in a second down.
Missed him there, dude.
And short situation. Working exclusively from the shotgun is Trey Lance on this drive. He's going to hand this off on second down, and Kenneth Murray shot that gap, and it was brought down as well. I believe that was Davis. Is that Carlton?
Thank you.
No, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
What kind of fucking wrong with that?
That shit is so lucky.
Fucking had him.
Third down, 4 yards to go. And a crazy throw, and it is caught off the deflection. Wow, what a play by Jalen Rieger. The concentration looked like he had the running back open. Trey Lance had Emmitt Smith on the flat route, but he wanted to try to hit the in route instead on third down, and the result is a first down. The drive continues as we hit the end of the first quarter. So to start the second stanza here in Miami, Super Bowl 60, nice handoff as Emmitt Smith has a good gain to the 35-yard line to start the second quarter. Noah Big Bino Gene there to make the tackle. And they're going to try Emmitt Smith across the right side, and this time he's met right at the first down marker. And they're going to give him the first down. About 5.5 minutes to go. Emmitt Smith, again, #1 draft pick a couple of seasons ago out of Stanford, has been everything you could ask for in a running back and more. Makes his father look like Joe Smith. First and 10, empty set for Trey Lance. Here comes pressure, and he's going to get rid of the ball, and it's knocked away. The secondary for Jacksonville is just all over these receivers, and that's been their calling card all season long. Blanket coverage and man, the zone coverage is just as potent. And then you pair it with this pass rush and the speed that the linebackers have at the middle, Kenneth Murray. It's just a disaster to try to deal with if you're an opposing offense, and that's the task that Coach Joey Bacchus and the Carolina Panthers are going to have to solve if they want to win the Super Bowl. Second and 10 from the 32-yard line. Again, you're in field goal range here. And quick throw to Emmitt Smith, nicely done. And he immediately gets pummeled. Kenneth Murray unloaded on Emmitt Smith Jr. at the 28-yard line for a minimal gain of 4 yards. Third down upcoming, big play. Dangerous opportunity here for the Jaguar defense to force a turnover. Let's see if they can. Comes a 4-man rush. Good protection thus far all day for Lance. He's going to chuck one up to Emmitt Smith, and it's incomplete, almost intercepted. Kenneth Murray in coverage, and that's going to bring out Harrison Butker and the field goal unit. From 45 yards out, Harrison Butker is right down the uprights. It's good, and we're knotted up at 3. 4:11 to go in the second quarter. So a nice long drive for the Panthers. A field goal was the result, however. They were unable to get into the end zone there. And it's now Jacksonville's turn with a 3-3 ball game to try to take the lead back. They got a field goal in their first drive of the day. And Trevor Lawrence, who has played exceptional in this playoff run, will trot back out onto the field at this point. First down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Trevor Lawrence has got 2 tight ends, 2 receivers in this formation. They're both on the left of the formation, bottom of your screen. Handoff, it is Lindley, and he gets rolled over at the 30-yard line by Tremaine Edmonds. Good tackle there in open space, but 8-5. Positive play for Jacksonville. And it sets up a nice second down and short. I mean, both these teams are just littered with stars up and down the field again. Kenny Clark, Tremaine Edmonds, Devin White to name a few. Jacksonville, has Trevor Lawrence, Creed Humphrey, you have Claypool, you have Terrace Marshall, Justin Jefferson. There's just so many talented players in both these rosters. Nice throw to DeAndre Swift, who tries to juke away from Lawrence, and that's just a no-go. Non-starter. Lawrence makes the tackle at the 33-yard line on Swift.
Let's go! Come on.
That brings up third down and 2.
That's bad throw.
Lawrence. What he does here on third down, he's looking, got plenty of time, and he throws a duck. It's intercepted by Tyreek Stevenson, and he is a doctor because he just made a house call. Touchdown, Carolina Panthers.
I remember because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans. Tracy Porter.
The first mistake Trevor Lawrence has made all playoff season long is a costly one. And the way that these sim leagues work, you score a touchdown first, you're winning the game. It's just that simple. That momentum is so hard to get back in your favor. Let's see if Trevor Lawrence can shake it off and get back down the field here, as the kick is going to sail out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Just witnessed the pick six from Tyreek Stevenson, our early front runner for the Pete Rozelle Trophy, Super Bowl MVP. And let's see if Trevor Lawrence has any answer to that on this opening drive. 3 minutes to go in the first half from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the site of Super Bowl 60. Trevor Lawrence from the gun here on first down. Looks like they're going to let him throw the ball right after that interception play action. Quick throw down the left sideline. He's got a man. It was Justin Jefferson. There is a penalty. Tyreek Stevenson, who just had the pick six that time, is going to be called for a defensive pass interference. That'll place the ball at the 46-yard line, and just like that,
damn it,
Jacksonville is booming.
Actually,
Lawrence makes an adjustment to the line of scrimmage as he sees his namesake Lawrence on the defensive end come up to the line of scrimmage. Quick throw down the left sideline for Claypool. It's caught! Touchdown, Jacksonville! Wow, what a drive. What an answer. Chase Claypool was able to get behind the corner and the safety Lawrence there. And this extra point is good. So Smite makes it a 10-10 ball game. And according to the scoring drive, a penalty is not part of the plays called. So that was a one-play, 75-yard drive that spanned all of 10 seconds. Aiken back to return this kick. He's going to take it out of the end zone. Good return here, and he will be brought down at the 21-yard line. So Trey Lance, who just watched his counterpart on the Jacksonville Jaguars side of the ball throw a beautiful touchdown pass. Let's see if Trey Lance can get his first touchdown pass at the Super Bowl. Gonna run the ball left to Emmitt Smith, and a great tackle was made there at the 23-yard line. So far, Emmitt Smith has been bottled up by Jacksonville. He's got 5 carries for just 9 yards. That's a recipe for disaster if you're Carolina. You live and die by Emmitt Smith's production, so you're going to need to get him involved more and more as this game progresses. 2:18 and counting here in the first half. Good throw there to KJ Hamler on the drag route. He was able to create separation. He jukes, and he's brought down at the 39-yard line for a nice
going to
gain
minute warning, Hunter. Just
of 16 yards. That should be the last play before the 2-minute warning, and it will be. So KJ Hamler with, I believe, the biggest catch of the day for Carolina on that 16-yarder. Really hard to create separation against this man coverage, but you saw the play that was able to do it there. Those double drags really put a lot of pressure on your corners to have to run laterally to keep up with these speedy receivers. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line.
And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches.
See what Trey Lance has up his sleeve in this 2-minute drill. It's a handoff for Smith, and this is going to be his best run of the day by far as he works his way to the 49-yard line and get the fuck out. Unable to get to the first down marker. Great tackle there for Jacksonville. It's now 2nd and inches. Quick to line of scrimmage are the Panthers. Smith over the middle, and what a catch in traffic. That is a receiver making a play right there. Emmitt Smith Jr. running back, but he has the route running and the hands of a receiver, and they're all full display on that last play. Run that angle route, and great coverage by Jacksonville. Man, it was right there, but Emmitt Smith just made the man's catch instead. Handoff on inside zone coverage here, and this is a nice run again from Smith, starting to crack the egg that is the Jacksonville Jaguar defense. These inside zones are really gashing them up. So they're getting a 10 for Carolina. Just like that, they're inside the 30-yard line of Jacksonville. Here's another handoff on 1st down. This one not as successful, only gaining 1. But Emmitt Smith is now up to 8 carries for 32 yards and is averaging 4 yards a carry, which is right on par with what he's averaged all season long. Second down and 9. We're down to 39 seconds and counting here in this first half. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Let's see if they both decide to call them.
What the fuck?
Lance, looking. And a beautiful throw to Mecole Hardman, and he's in for the touchdown. What a throw as Trey Lance had pressure in his face, let go of the ball at the perfect time, and Mecole Hardman has given the Panthers the lead. Extra point by Butker is good. So with 24 seconds, the Carolina Panthers now have a 7-point lead. That was a beautiful drive by the Panthers as they went 7 plays, 74 yards, eclipsing 2.5 minutes of game time. No. Oh, yes. Jacksonville is going to come back out on the field here with 3 timeouts, but only 24 seconds to work with. And I believe Carolina will be getting the ball to start the second half. So if you're Trey Lance, you did a great job of throwing a touchdown your last drive. Now Trevor Lawrence, who also threw a touchdown his last drive, is going to get a chance to match that production. Play action, Lawrence throws. It is caught by Chamberlain at the 32, but not exactly what you want on your first play. 7 seconds come off the clock, and you only get 7 yards. Not a really good play call there in retrospect. And Jacksonville's going to have to call a timeout. Why would it put me on here? Lawrence on second down and 3 from the 32-yard line. Another play action play, interesting. Quick throw to Terrace Marshall, and he's going to get the first down. But again, a small gain of 7 yards. The Panthers will give that up every day of the week. So from the 39 now. So you have 1 timeout now if you're Jacksonville, 12 seconds, and you're at your own 39-yard line. You're going to have to try to throw the ball a little bit deeper down the field, try to get into field goal range for Andre Smythe. Incomplete, 7 seconds remaining. Lawrence does have his X factor, which is gambler, which means he cannot be intercepted on any throw against the computer. He's going to go deep, and that is incomplete. Looking for Chase Claypool. Good coverage there from Carolina. We saw a couple of defenders in the location of that pass, and they were able to jar the ball out of Claypool's hands. So that play didn't take too much time off the clock. There's still 7.
Come on, yep, let's go.
Hey, bro.
It's a big play for both teams here as we approach this half.
Damn it, man.
Swift is tackled, and he's going to run out of time. The clock hits 0.
That yard, man. God damn
And DeAndre Swift, you got to love the effort there to fight for extra yardage, but you got to also have the awareness of the clock. You got to get down there. Jacksonville would have called a timeout and at the very least would have had a Hail Mary opportunity. But that's how the cookie crumbles, and the Carolina Panthers are going to get the ball for the second half. So 7-point lead for Carolina. This is a great opportunity for them to add to that lead. They have Emmitt Smith Jr., who is starting to...
Give me that boy!
What? High formation. Let's see if they run the ball here. Heavy run formation here. Play action. Throw deep for O.J. Howard. It is caught! My goodness, what a catch from O.J. Howard. Conley was right there. Again, all these throws we've seen these quarterbacks make, tight window passes. The coverage has been on point, but the catch by O.J. Howard is just better.
This shit's crazy.
Same formation here on first down. This time it's a handoff for Emmitt Smith Jr. First down and more.
Lost somebody.
15 yards. That's going to put the ball at the 35-yard line to Carolina. Let's go.
That better not be a fucking face mask.
Panthers are already in
Jesus Christ almighty.
Jacksonville territory.
You're already letting him catch every goddamn jump all he throws, man.
There's a handoff for Emmitt Smith. We have a flag. Let's check that. Is Jordan Brooks, stopped for a face mask. That's a big penalty. 15 yards added to that run. Now the Panthers are in the red zone. So just 3 plays. A minute and some change has come off the clock here. And now you see Jacksonville selling out for the run as Smith that time only going to get 2 yards. His average is now closing in on 5 yards a carry. It's just a hair under that right now as he's at 11 carries for 50 yards. So the 2 touchdowns in this game by Carolina was a pick-6 from Tyreek Stevenson and a 18-yard touchdown pass from Trey Lance to Mecole Hardman. Second down, 8 to go. Lance from the gun. Smith's going to hand this one off. He's going to get a nice run and and what a tackle from Tyler Davis. The first-round draft pick last season, who has a couple of tackles in this game, but that one had to be the biggest one of the ball game. It would have been a first down easily for Emmett Smith Jr.
Are you? Come on, Smith, where are you going?
That shit.
Big play here. 3rd and 5 from the 13-yard line. Field goal makes this a 2-possession game. Bro, Emmett Smith intercepted! Kenneth Murray, the second, makes the biggest play of his career. That is monumental, as the Panthers are going to leave points on the board. This was a 3rd down play. They were in field goal range, and Emmett Smith did a kind of like a pirouette there, trying to turn. I don't know why he didn't come back to the ball in the curl route, but Kenneth Murray did. He bit all over that, and that's a big play. Lindley, 2-yard gain on 1st down. They're going to need to get the ball down the field here, as being backed up inside their 10-yard line to start this drive. Panthers turning the ball over on that last drive. That was incredible to see the effort from Kenneth Murray. Snatch that ball, give life to Jacksonville, and give them an opportunity to tie this ball game up here in Super Bowl 60.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
Lawrence still has that X factor. Let's keep an eye on that, as he's going to throw a beauty of a ball to Justin Jefferson down the left sideline. That's a huge gain of 26 yards. Man, what a throw that was. As you saw, Brian Burns was coming in with the quickness on the edge there. Lawrence going to get rid of that ball, and boy did he. Play action. Another quick throw and another tight contested catch. We've seen that all day from both these teams. Chase Claypool this time making the snag at the 45-yard line of Carolina. And all of a sudden, we're seeing these offenses starting to get some yardage. First down, Lawrence again. Quick throw. It's caught. It's Justin Jefferson. Another first down. And just the surgical throw, the precision, the accuracy from Trevor Lawrence on this drive has been something to marvel at. Safeties are going to come down here. First down and 10. Another quick throw. This is Chase Claypool. They're just alternating catches at this point, Claypool and Justin Jefferson. That's a gain of 9. Lawrence on the day, 12 of 16. He has an interception. That was a touchdown from Tyreek Stevenson. But every other throw he's made, he's throwing the money.
Fuck, I threw it too late, man.
Don't go! How are you doing? Oh!
Second down and 1.
Fuck,
Trevor Lawrence.
I threw it too late, man. I had him.
Looking for the end zone for Lindley. It is intercepted. Lawrence makes the diving interception, takes it out of the end zone. That's a no-no. And now the Panthers with the huge turnover in the red zone. Looked as if Lindley was open on that wheel route. Lawrence just missed him. Yeah, he was. He had him. And now the Panthers have a chance to put this away with a touchdown. They're going to have to go the length of the field, however, as this drive is going to start getting over in the argument. But we're on safety watch here. Let's see if Jacksonville sells out for the run. Full line formation for the Panthers. Fullback dive up the middle for Ricard. He's going to fight to the 2-yard line. They gave him 2 yards on that, and I don't necessarily agree with that. It looked like it was a yard, but second down and 8 from the now 2-yard line.
Oh, I love you, Emmett Smith. Yo, come on, you fucks. Jesus Christ.
See what happens here on second down. Handoff left, and Emmitt Smith had to fight and use every ounce of strength imaginable to get out of Javon Kinlaw's grasp at the goal line. He does do just that, as the tackle is going to be marked at...
No, he got out of it again, man! Damn!
Third down and 9.
This fucking golly!
So far, Jacksonville's done a great job of keeping Emmitt Smith contained here. And another play from Emmitt Smith where he gets out. I know that Jacksonville is upset that they didn't get the safety there, but you do force a 3-and-out at the 1-yard line where you can send dogs on the punt block to start the fourth quarter of this Super Bowl. All 17 of Carolina's points came in that second quarter. Jacksonville, down 7, is about to receive the ball again. Trevor Lawrence threw a pick on that last drive, which up until that point he was throwing beautiful passes, so let's see if that continues. Here's the punt from Mann. Great protection from the special teams unit of Carolina. And Lofton will return it at midfield, make the first man miss, and the second will make that tackle at the 46-yard line. So great field position for Jacksonville to start this drive. in Carolina territory. They need 46 yards to tie this game. There's 5 minutes, 52 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter of Super Bowl 60. Coach Joey Backus has never won a Super Bowl in nfasl. Neither has Coach Hunter Clark. So one of these two is going to say that they've won a fake Super Bowl. Here's a throw to Justin Jefferson. It's complete to the 42-yard line. Gain of 3 there. And Jefferson, who only has 3 catches on the day, all 3 of them have come in the second half. Carolina's done a phenomenal job keeping him under wraps. Second down and 7. Lawrence missed a tight end wide open down the middle of the field, but he decides to hit Claypool on the drag for another short gain of 3, and it's now 3rd down and 4. I want to take a look at that play again. It looked as if the tight end was running that seam route over the middle, and he got right past the linebacker. I think Lawrence could have made that throw. 3rd down and 4. Every 3rd down more crucial than the last in these Super Bowls, and this is the biggest play of the game. Over the middle, 1st down. Claypool hasn't he been quite the security blanket today? He's up to now 6 receptions, 95 yards, and really has carried this passing attack for Jacksonville. Lawrence to throw again, a beautiful pass to Jefferson, and now Jacksonville knocking at the door. They're at the 3-yard line, 4:15 to go. They need to get a touchdown here.
And get that block.
Now this is where it's going to be difficult because Carolina has a great defense, of course, but at the goal line it's just so much harder to get these runs. Toss right to Lindley, and Lawrence, who made the interception last drive, makes the tackle.
Didn't block anybody, just dove in the middle of your team and just didn't touch anybody.
So this is going to bring up a 2nd down and goal. Good play call there. You want to try to get outside and force the defensive line to open some holes for you, but yeah, this is going to be a really tough, tight windows here if Lawrence wants to attempt a pass. Honestly, you're better off trying to get it in the run. Quick throw, it is incomplete! Justin Jefferson tried to climb the ladder, and he got both hands on the football, but was unable to complete the process of the catch.
Come on, Brian. Let's go!
And it's now 3rd down.
Bro, he just got double teamed. What the fuck? And the second dude that didn't even register that he was there.
3rd and goal. Huge play upcoming. Lawrence rolling to his right, and he's going to be sacked, brought down, fumble, recovered by Jacksonville, and they're going to have to settle for 3. What a demoralizing sequence as Jacksonville got all the way to the 3-yard line for 1st and goal. 3 plays later, it's now 4th and goal at the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
So here comes Smite for the 41-yard attempt.
Tom, you said you did that to Stu. Like, why the fuck you just watched him?
Tom's commentating right now.
So that field goal's good. It's now a 17-13 game. And Jacksonville, with 3:11 left, is in a very precarious position. You know Emmitt Smith has been systematically tearing you apart in the second half, but at the same time, you have to get off the field and give Trevor Lawrence enough time to engineer one more drive.
Okay, you literally juked into me, man. I didn't even overcommit.
All 3 timeouts for Jacksonville.
Just stands there. God.
Handoff, left, Lawrence, Emmitt Smith Jr. with a nice juke. Gets a gain of 5 on 1st down, and I'm curious to see when Jacksonville will start using their timeouts, as there are now under 3 minutes to go. Empty set.
Lance, bro!
Trey Lance, they're going to throw here. Interesting. Has a man open and Hamler, and he overthrows him. Will that be the throw to come back and bite Carolina? As Hamler had green grass ahead of him. If Lance speaking would have been able to make that catch, that throw. I don't know why I can't talk today. Hamler would have been gone for a big game, and Jacksonville would have been in big trouble. Instead, we have an empty set. Looks like Jacksonville is content with playing this. Another 3rd down and 5.
I'll take that back.
Let's keep our eyes on Emmitt Smith Jr. Here he comes across the formation. They're going to look for him. He makes the catch, and my goodness, what a tackle, what a time.
If he fought for those yards, I probably would have threw my controller as far as I could.
It's 4th down. Bro. It's 2 to go.
You sold, Lance. That's why you should get the contract.
I think the happiest you could be if you're a Jacksonville Jaguar fan is the fact that you didn't have to use a single timeout. That missed throw on second down stopped the clock and allowed this 2-minute warning to now be the next stoppage of play. And Carolina's going to have to punt the ball back. 17-13 is our score.
All right, we got a nice chunk of field to go.
Here's the punt from Mann. This is the boomer of a kick here as Lofton's going to return it inside his own 20. And he'll be brought down at the 27. No, mark that at the 26-yard line. So 74 yards is the priority here for Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguar offense. They've been able to move the ball in the second half, but they've really sputtered once they got inside the 20, as the last drive ended with a field goal, and the drive before that ended with an interception. Quick throw to DeAndre Swift. Great blocks. He's got a big run ahead of him at midfield inside Carolina territory before he's thrown out of bounds at the 41-yard line. There you go. There's the smart play.
Whoa. Oh my fucking God. Another one, man. The dude is behind me.
1:45 to go. Lawrence, quick throw. It is knocked away and it's intercepted off the deflection. Justin Reed may have just won Carolina the Super Bowl.
2 fucking deflection kicks.
So Justin Reed, the elder statesman of this team, if we're being honest, most of these guys are under the age of 30. I believe Justin Reed's got to be approaching it, if not already there. 1st and 10. Emmitt Smith, run left, good blocks, first down. This game is starting to get out of reach for Jacksonville. They're going to have to call a timeout eventually. Looks like they're not going to call it here, so Carolina can run the clock all the way down to 40 seconds. Check that, 50 seconds. And they'll do exactly that, as now that Smith has that X factor.
Wow, man.
Handoff left. And Smith is going to be brought down at the 41, so there's the first timeout by Jacksonville. 53 seconds remain. Jeremy Chin on that tackle. First down is going to win the game for Carolina. Emmitt Smith has his X factor, which is first one free. Here comes Jalen Reagor in motion here on second down and 7. Handoff. And what a tackle. There goes the X factor. Tyler Davis. We've said his name only, excuse me, that was Javon Kinlaw. Another great play. These 2 tackles, though, Kinlaw and Davis, have been in this backfield with regularity. So, second timeout by Jacksonville. Now, no, third down and 9. Alright. I'd be shocked if Carolina throws here, and they are not. They're going to hand it off. And this is going to be close. Did he get the first down? Timeout called by Jacksonville preemptively, and no, he didn't. So one more opportunity for Trevor Lawrence. But he does not have a timeout this time, so he's going to have to really be careful with where he throws the ball. Another great punt from Mann, as Lofton's going to let this one bounce, and it's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Not fun. 38 seconds to go. 80 yards is the distance between a Jacksonville Jaguar Super Bowl and a Carolina Panther Super Bowl. It's where legends are born, and this is where babies are made. Trevor Lawrence looking for a nice throw on first down, and that's a good chunk right there. 18 yards.
No!
Claypool is tackled in bounds.
Are you?
Lawrence back to the line of scrimmage quickly. Quick throw here. He's looking. He's going to hit Justin Jefferson in stride down the right sideline. He gets out of bounds, and a flag. 15 yards on the end of that, and all of a sudden, 12 seconds remain, folks. Jacksonville is at the Carolina 22-yard line. This is looking like a finish we haven't seen since Rams-Titans back in 2000. We could see a Kevin Dyson tackle at the 1-yard line by, I'm going to say his name wrong, but I think it was Mike Jones' his name who made the tackle. First and 10.
Yep, let's go.
He just
Will
ran.
This happen again?
Look,
Will
he's
we have
standing on the
deja vu?
sideline. That's so
Trevor
bro.
Lawrence. Here comes pressure. He's going to have to get rid of it. He does.
Bro, just ran
Lindley
into the
catches it
middle
in
of the field.
bounds. That's the second time a running back today has tackled themselves inbounds at the end of the half, and that's it. I'm sorry, was tackled inbounds at the end. Thank you for the correction there. That's Tony Reale guy.
Standing there flat-footed, not moving, and I throw it, and then he starts running like.
And here comes the light blue and silver confetti. The Carolina Panthers have won their very first Super Bowl under the tutelage of Joseph Leslie Bacchus.
That motherfucker was 9 for 14.
Trevor Lawrence played his heart out. That last drive was something that I had yet to see in Madden. No timeouts, 36 seconds or so, and almost with the distance of the field. A couple of costly turnovers as we see some highlights here.
Pick 6 was retarded.
The pick 6 by Tyreek Stevenson, the difference here, as more than likely he will receive the Pete Rozelle trophy.
Prayers that he got. Yeah, Justin Jefferson out route, ball falls out. Dude's behind me, slaps it out. You know,
Tyreek Stevenson gets the MVP.
Yeah, I figured that. Yep. He should be going to X Factor now.
Damn, I thought I was going to go to school now. Last one, that would have been crazy.
Keep playing that.
Yeah, I'm done for right now.
Stop it, Hunter. You can get your mood back up. You can play me next season.
I mean, if
Stop it.
I wanted it.
Like
sorry,
you're
Terms. This is for good GMs only.
That's fine.
Jesus.
No, you can play. I'm kidding. This isn't nfasl. It doesn't matter.
Trey Lance, you really tried to sell on that.
Oh, he did. He didn't. No. He didn't try. That was a sell.
Oh man.
That was a. I went to North Dakota State throw. That's what that was.
I can't believe you mossed all those plays like OJ Howard in double coverage. Like, come on, man.
Hold on, that wasn't double. Your second
Yes,
guy wasn't.
it was.
Your guy
My
wasn't.
dude was in front of you, and there's a dude behind you too.
The one guy was absolutely mossed in. The second guy wasn't actually in the play. He was around.
Once you caught the ball, he was there. He literally hit the dude in the back.
I'm gonna sit here and eat some
And
chicken.
then the fucking Emmitt Smith one.
By the what? I mean.
And I can't even catch a corner out that I
Well,
possession
the one that
Like,
bounced up in the air, and I think Rager caught. Yeah, that one I'm not gonna argue.
But I actually forgot about that one. that one too.
Emmitt Smith one. I mean, hey man, that's why I was trying to target Emmitt Smith, because when I was looking at my man-to-man matchups, he was the only one that, like on the green yellow. Or it's green, yellow, red. He's the only one.
I don't care if you outrun me. That's different.
I'm just saying.
Mossed me.
Well, he didn't moss you. He just caught it in traffic.
What? He didn't moss me, dude. He literally, my dude was on his back.
Are you talking about the one that was like the angle route
in the middle of the field?
That's
Yes.
not moss. That's catching it in traffic. That's a tough catch. That's not moss.
Bro,
he didn't jump over you.
Bladed.
What is a moss to
you? Yeah. A moss is jumping over you.
A moss is not a tough catch in traffic. A moss, yeah, if I would have lobbed it up to Emmitt Smith and he would have jumped over one of your guys and caught it, that's moss.
If he jumped over you and caught it with one hand and held his dick while he